Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be making a video on a high cap data storage crypto which I'm very bullish on. And it's not Filecoin, it's Arweave. Okay, the ticker for this is AR. I'm very bullish on this project long term. I've been doing more and more research into it and I think it really holds up really well against some of the other competitors in this industry. And I think we're going to be in a situation where there's going to be multiple different cloud storage cryptos that are all competing in the same genre. So just to name a few, I like Cross Network, I like Arweave, I like Stratos, and I also like Filecoin. But there's many others, and I probably missed out on a few. In terms of the fundamentals with this project, it's a very solid project. And one of the things I like a lot more about it is the tokenomics compared to Filecoin. Filecoin's tokenomics aren't actually the best, despite it being a very solid project with good links around industries and good marketing. It's not good in terms of the tokenomics side of things, and you can see that there. 407 out of basically 2 billion is in circulation. So 407 million, sorry, out of 2 billion is in circulation, and that's not too good, especially for a high cap, because the growth won't be able to outweigh the dilution, or it will, but it'll be very, very much kind of flat over time if tokens come out. However, with Arweave, the tokenomics are much better. Now, I know Filecoin want to release tokens long term. That's not a big issue. The fact that it is going to be long term shows dilution is not going to be as much of a risk. But Arweave is already good in terms of tokenomics. We're not looking long term in terms of dilution. You know, it's perfect for me. We've also got great utility. And I'm really bullish on these Filecoins for a plethora of different reasons. But one of the main reasons is the fact that we're going into a more and more centralized, more and more controlled world. And I think you should own your own data. You should have the keys to your own data. And, you know, so should industries. Okay. Think about healthcare systems around the world. Think about governments around the world. Think about loads and loads of important institutions with confidential information. They're going to want to store it in an extremely secure, extremely robust and decentralized manner. They're not going to want it stored in a system that's vulnerable to hacks or any form of getting around it, right? In the NHS in the UK, there's been multiple hacks, multiple data breaches with patients' data. This shouldn't happen anymore. This is 2023. The world should be evolving. Companies and individuals should be moving towards a decentralized database. And I think this is what attracts me to these cryptos. And Arweave is right at the forefront of these cryptos, in my opinion. But it is kind of expensive compared to some of the alternatives. However, you have that layer of security. You know it's extremely, extremely secure. Now, one of the things I also like about Arweave is that it is very evolutionary. And what that means is that they can develop in the future and change their technology as we move forward, as the needs of data increases, right? Because over time, maybe we need more storage, so we need to store. Or maybe there's added threats, maybe when quantum computing comes in. So they are going to be exploring new ideas and basically updating their technology over time. Another thing I really like is the fact that it's very interoperable. You can get it on Avalanche, you can get it on multiple different blockchains. The fact that they are interoperable with different smart contract chains means that they can basically be the all-encompassing storage crypto when it comes to when people want to store their data. The thing with other storage cryptos is they are not as interoperable as Arweave, and I really like the fact that it's on Avalanche, it's on Polygon, it's on I think even more. So very good in terms of that aspect. Interoperability is going to be a big thing moving to the future. I'm personally of the belief there's going to be multiple big blockchains that dominate the crypto system, right? I don't think it's going to be merely Ethereum. Maybe Ethereum has 60% of the market share, but I think you're going to have your Avalanches, your Polygons, even though Polygons are layer 2 for Ethereum. You're going to have your Avalanches, your Polkadots. You're going to have different competitors in this same realm. It's not just going to be Ethereum like some Ethereum maximalists believe, right? So what projects need to do is be interoperable. If they can go into different blockchains, that secures them in a good future trajectory in terms of their growth. Now I'm going to get into the TA here for Arweave, and it looks somewhat good. Okay, let's get it up here on the daily. So we can see we ran up all the way to $14 on the 13th or 14th or 16th or whatever it was of February 2023. We've then come in quite a heavy decline all the way down to $6.87. I've been sending out a buy alert for this project to all of my intelligent Patreons who are smart enough to join, and they're making big gains. Okay, so I think they'll make even bigger gains long term, because obviously this is a long term alert. I'm going to be planning to hold Arweave for 1 to 2 years, all the way up until 2024 or 2025, when I see those returns that a bull market would promulgate. And then myself and probably most of my Patreons will also cash out on some huge returns. So what I'm seeing right now in terms of the TA is that we are actually below the golden pocket of the 6.6, below the 618 and below the 6.6. But I do believe we're obviously going to go above this at some point. Now, whether we come back down to the 786 and retest this is a different question. But if we do, I'm going to look at that as an amazing, amazing buy opportunity. If we come back down to the 786 and I buy in, I think if you can get this at $8, I think long term we're going to see absolute huge growth. And I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest if we see Arweave go to $300 or more in the next bull run. So $8 goes to 80, that would be a 10x. I think we're going to be doing more than a 20x personally. I think between a 20 to a 40x is very realistic for Arweave, especially due to the fact that I think there's going to be a bigger overall narrative heading into the next bull run of decentralized data. I don't think it's going to be the main narrative. Maybe gaming is going to be big as well. But I think a lot of people will turn towards these methods, especially if the world becomes more and more centralized. So look, I'm very bullish on this. Great tokenomics. It's a mid cap. It's not as high as Filecoin, but it's not as low as some of the other alternatives which I do talk about on this channel. So for me, Arweave is an excellent buy. Even right now, we're talking about it being below the golden pocket region. So maybe DCAing in right now to down here would be a smart move. But as always, guys, this video is not financial advice, and anything I have said in this video should be treated as educational purposes only. Don't treat it as investment advice. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you do check out that Patreon page like I was referring to. People are making life-changing gains in this group. I've had multiple people tell me that they've made tens of thousands of dollars just in a month off joining this group, and they paid $55 for it, and they're making tens of thousands. So the value is definitely there, guys. If you don't believe me, go and join it. See some of the value that I'm providing. See the VIP Telegram group, very active group, like-minded individuals who are all serious about making money. We're not messing about talking about meme coins or talking about stupid, NFTs. We're making real world money, and that is the main goal of this group. We'll laugh and we'll joke once we've made those millions. So thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you are a Patreon if you're not already, and I'll look forward to seeing everyone in my next video. Goodbye.